Well, good afternoon, you guys. It has been a very long time since we have vlogged regularly, and I am excited to announce that I feel like we are at a point in our lives where we can go back to that. So that makes me very excited. I really honestly missed vlogging. I don't know, like it just felt weird to not be filming ourselves every day. So I think we're gonna go back to everyday vlogging. At least I'm gonna try. And I wanted to show you guys what I did when I was away. So when my mom and my sister were here, I went to the fabric store and I had them help me pick out some fabric options for my Etsy shop. So if you don't know, I have an Etsy shop where I sell headbands. I have a newborn size, a 6 to 12 month size, and a toddler size. And I've done a couple custom orders for adult sizes as well, but those are not listed on my shop. But I'm very excited because I've had the same headbands listed in my shop for months. I mean, ever since I opened, they've pretty much been the same. So I decided to do a fall line. It's not quite fall yet. It's still the end of summer, but I decided to get an early start and I want to show you guys. I'm so excited. Check these out. They are beautiful and they make me so excited for fall. So these are my fall headbands. And I'm like totally in love with them. I am so excited for Scout to wear these, and fall really is my favorite season. I always go back and forth like, I don't know, summer is so great, but fall definitely is just my favorite time of the year. So I'm so excited to get these in my shop. Hopefully they'll be up in my shop by tonight. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on. Do you want to go see what Josh and Scout are doing? What are you guys doing?
Bubbles.
Playing with bubbles. Are you catching them? They're all flying away.
We had one huge one.
I love bubbles.
Do you remember our bubble guns?
Yes, we should. I know.
That was like my favorite video of ours.
I know. I'll link that video below if you guys want to go watch it.
We were youngins.
We were youngins. What'd you get? She knows that there's another container up here.
Here's
you want?
Use this one.
Here, you can hold these. Daddy has bubbles. Go get Daddy's bubbles. Wow.
Come here. You want to blow? Not eat them.
You're a stinker.
What if bubbles just like were in the air all the time?
That would be pretty cool.
Or if that was like a weather condition. It's gonna be overcast with a slight chance of bubbles.
That'd be awesome. Alright, well, if you notice over here on our front porch, we've got something going on over here. Look at this. Ollie, what happened? What happened? Why is your bed... Okay, so Olive's bed is on the front porch. Do you want to explain why?
We think Olive has a urinary tract infection.
Yeah.
So we're taking her... We have like an appointment in like an hour or two to take her in. Just because we came home and she wouldn't lay on her bed. And I was like, what the heck? So then like last night she would not sleep on her bed. So I looked down there and I think she peed on her bed, and I was like, that is so weird. Like, Olive never peed. Like, literally since the day we've gotten her, she's only peed in the house once. And so I was like, what the heck is happening? And then I laid down another blanket, and then she was laying on that. Scout. And she
just
peed,
threw a toy down there.
She peed on that blanket too, and then I knew something was like up. So then today I looked, and it looked like there was a little bit of blood. And so we called them, and that's what they think it is. So, going to the vet.
Poor puppy. And Josh
good.
just said that she was walking, like just walking right now outside, and just like peed while she was walking,
and
which
she can't
is
get
so
very much
weird.
Out. Like, it's kind of
yeah, so we're taking her to the vet. Huh? Is that sad? Can you give Olive a hug? Aww. Olive hasn't been to the vet, I don't think, since we've been back from Hawaii.
Which has been awesome.
Yeah. She's a healthy pup most of the time. Huh. Poor girl, she hates the vet, so I'm a little bit nervous. Just a little nervous. Are you gonna climb up? All right, Ollie is ready to go. Ready to go. You guys, look who climbed into Scout's car seat. Olive, what are you doing? My goodness. She has, I don't even know if you can see. You are in the car seat. Oh gosh. Okay, we're outside and she is freaking out. Huh? You freaking out? It's gonna be okay. We are officially in the room. Olive is freaking the heck out. We'll see how this goes. Oh geez. They want to try to get a urine sample, but she will squat to pee and nothing will even come out. So I don't know, I really don't know how they're gonna do this. Are you all gonna be okay? Huh? You don't have to be so nervous. 7:42, which means it's been almost 2 hours. You want to explain? You were in there most of the time.
Olive got a urinalysis, which means they took a sample of her pee, looked at it under a microscope. That took 20 minutes or 40 minutes, really.
Yeah.
And her assumption is that it's probably a UTI, and the reason why she had blood is maybe because she's been kind of straining, and that may have caused it. And we've had problems with Olive in the past bleeding. Bulldogs are more prone to bleed under stressful conditions. It's kind of weird. And anyways, we got her Clavamox, which is a antibiotic. Sorry, I couldn't think of what the word I'm saying. But it was not very cheap. So, but she's our first baby, so we gotta take care of her.
Gotta take care of her.
She's stressing back
We moved the stroller right here, and she's in the very, very back. But she just will not calm down. She has been breathing heavy for over an hour, and she just won't calm down. So it's kind of stressful. Sounds like she can barely breathe. She's wheezing, but we've given her water.
I have a question for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have pets. I would like to know, do you guys have like pet insurance? Like, do you pay like a medical pet insurance? And if you do, have you been happy with it? Tell me like your story on it, because Olive is 6 years old. She's coming up on 7 in January, and she's starting to get older. And so far, she's been a pretty healthy dog. No joke, she's been pretty good. Like, we have not had problems with her, and we have friends like Cooley & Co. with Annie. They had like, that's a crazy story. You guys should check that out, because it's insane how many times Annie has had to go to the vet, and so they've had bad luck in that aspect. So my question is, and I know you have to get quotes, and so the older she gets, I'm sure the higher my quotes will be. So if you have medical insurance, who do you go through, and do you like it? Do you think it's worth it? So tell me what you guys think, and I'm gonna do a little bit more research on it.
The medication that they gave us, for instance, Josh found it online for like 30 bucks. They charged us $167, and it's like so frustrating, but we need this medicine now. It's a weekend. We can't like
tonight.
wait. We're not gonna make Olive wait days just so that we can get it cheaper.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's frustrating, but we want our Ollie poo to feel better. So we'll get her home, we'll get her her medicine, and we are in, can you see the sign? The Chick-fil-A drive-thru. We haven't really eaten anything today, have we? We really have barely eaten anything today. So Scout is at home with Josh's family. We're gonna get some food and go home and see our baby. What are you doing? Scout has been putting her chicken in there. Huh. You storing your food in here?
This sandwich is really thick. That's the thickest.
Dang, that is a thick sandwich.
That's the thickest one I've ever seen.
You guys, Olive is down here. She's had a couple pieces of chicken. She ate her pills. Can you sing?
Can you sing? Every time I ask, she shakes her head.
Whoa!
Can you sing? I can't believe Disney hasn't been fined for selling crack to kids. Because, let me tell you something, Scout doesn't know anything about anything yet. You put this song on, even when she's on the other side of the room, she's never seen this movie. It can be playing any other music. She hears this song, she runs in here and has to stare at it.
Yeah,
Tell me
there's something subliminal in there.
This song that draws kids in. Look at this. She was just a crazy girl a couple minutes
standing
ago.
on her tippy toes. Let it go.
She's waving.
Say hi guys, I'm vlogging. Hi guys, I'm vlogging. Look in the camera, Scout. Look in the camera.
Will never bother me anyway.
You're tickling me. Don't tickle me. No. I'm trying to type. No. I have a tickle monster. Hey, no. You're a stinker. Who taught you to do that? I didn't know you knew how to tickle. You're funny. Alright guys, so I am on Etsy. I am trying to get all those new headbands listed. So it is a long process, but I'm almost done. I was just cracking up because I'm sitting here typing and she sneaks up and sticks her finger in my armpit to try to tickle me. Did you give Olive a hug? She is not feeling good. Yeah, say get better, Olive. Say get better, give her a kiss. I don't think she wants your wooden spoon. What are you doing this morning?
Oh, she just climbed right over a bee. There's a bee right here.
Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Daddy just saved a bee. Here comes Ollie Poo. Scout, you are crazy.
You're wet.
She just loves water. Yeah. She was halfway wet anyway, so I figured whatever, I'll just let her get all the way wet. That tongue. Are you sticking out your tongue? Whoa, girl, you're gonna slip on the rocks. Yeah. Isn't it cold? You're not cold? Well, you guys, Ollie is still not feeling better. She's still very sad. She's still trying to pee like every 15 minutes. It's so sad. She's naked. How long are you gonna do this?
We should probably end it.
She's gonna pick up the hose and spray us. Don't do it. Let Olive get a drink. Oh, get some water, Ollie. Is Olive getting some water? Can you put Olive's collar on? Put it on her head. On Olive's head. No. It goes on Olive's head. Yeah, you put it on Olive's head. Oh, good girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's Olive's collar.
Mama.
Yeah. She doesn't wear it very often, huh? Yeah. Oh, does it go on her back? Oh, it goes on your head? You're so cute. Oh, it goes on mommy's head. Thank you. All right, you guys, well, I am in the car on my way to run a bunch of errands. And one of them is a trip to Home Depot, because part of the reason, at least I believe that this contributed to Olive's UTI, is the fact that she absolutely refuses to drink water out of a bowl. And we wash her bowl, we clean her bowl, we put new water in her bowl every single time she drinks out of it. Like, she'll take a couple licks out of it and then we'll replace it with brand new water. She still does not like drinking out of a bowl. And it's so frustrating because she will get so thirsty that if she hears a hose running outside or if she hears anything, she just cries at the door to get outside. And then if we do give her a drink out of the hose, she will just drink like a gallon of water at a time, like she's been dying. So it's super frustrating because we're like, come on, you have water in the house all day, and she refuses to drink it. So I personally think that that has contributed to her UTI, that maybe she's just been dehydrated. And it's hard because it's like, we can't just be giving her water out of the hose every day. Like, that's not realistic. She needs to be drinking water in the house. So way back in Hawaii, if you remember, I talked about it in a vlog that I had built this contraption out of wood that held one of these things, one of these little Lick-It bottles. And Olive, we always joke that she's like our giant hamster because she used to drink out of one of those bottles all the time. But since we moved from Hawaii, a lot of our stuff is still packed away. So I have no idea where the Lick-It bottle is or the holder. So I've kind of looked for it. We looked up in our attic and didn't find it. So it's easy enough. I'm just gonna make a new one. And they're kind of fun to make. So I'll definitely show you guys how I made it, and I'm gonna make a new one. And it's a wooden holder that has like picture frame hooks on the back of it, so I can literally just put a nail in the wall and hang the Lick-It bottle on the wall. So I'm really hoping that this will solve our problem, that she will drink out of this Lick-It bottle, she will get enough water, and this won't happen again, because it's really sad. Okay, I think I found what I need. I think I'm gonna get this one. I just got done in Home Depot, and I just wanted to make sure that what I had cut is gonna fit. It's a little bit longer than I needed. I told him 14 inches and I probably could have done 12 or 13, but this is kind of how it's gonna look. So if it makes any sense, it needs this little ledge basically to sit on, and then there's a spring that's gonna go around it. But this is the piece of wood. I think it's gonna work. I also got a new little friend right here. I am home. I've actually been home for a very long time. I have not filmed anything. I was gonna come home and show you guys how easy it is to make Olive's little water holder. And it was like pure chaos when I got back. Then Josh tells me, Kaylee, you picked walnut, which is like the hardest wood that you can pick. And I chose it because I thought it was a really pretty color. But I didn't think about how hard the wood was gonna be. Last time I just used like cheap plywood, but this time I was like, let's make it a little nicer. So it turned into like this whole ordeal, and yeah, it took a long time, but Josh helped me and we got it done.
Josh helped you?
Josh did it for me. You guys, the other problem is we have absolutely nowhere to put this thing. So check out where it is. Here's Scout's high chair. It's back here. So this is the final product. And like I said, it was longer than I wanted it. So there's like extra space up here, but I think I might put her name on it or something like that. But there is her water. And here's the stubborn dog who still won't drink. Josh made a delicious dinner. He made chicken chow mein, and that looks awesome. Oh my gosh. There's like bell peppers, cabbage, onions. Leeks. Carrots.
Chicken.
Main.
Chow.
And Scout is sleeping, you guys, so I need to hurry up and eat my dinner in peace before she wakes up.
Well, things have been getting a little bit better for me from last time I talk to you guys. So anyways, kind of wanted to update you on that. I don't have anything official to announce. I have some things in the works, and I will definitely let you know when I know for sure. Probably in like 2 weeks or so is when I'll know for sure on what I'm doing.
Oh, you know, it was something I kind of wanted to talk about. I don't know if we've talked about it enough to like talk about it in vlogs, but I have been mentioning to Josh that a lot of people that I know are starting to have like their second kid, and in a little bit of a way it was kind of like giving me like baby fever, and I was kind of starting to think like what is our plan? What are we doing next? Like, Scout is over a year old, and the way that my mom did it, which maybe people think is a little bit crazy, but a little bit after our first birthday, she was getting pregnant again. We were all 2 years apart, pretty much exactly, except for my youngest brother and sister. They were a little bit closer, but we were basically all 5 of us kids were spaced 2 years apart, and I loved having siblings that were like close in age to me. And so it just started me thinking, because Josh and I have talked a lot about how our next plan is to adopt before having another biological child. But then the more I start thinking about it, I'm just like, I really didn't enjoy pregnancy. It was really hard. I was sick for 20 weeks. It was so rough. The newborn stage, to be honest, is just hard. I mean, it's worth every second, but it is so hard. And I would say the first 3 months of Scout's life, I was literally like in survival mode. And yes, I enjoyed little parts of it, but I was pretty much in survival mode. And so the more I just think about like getting pregnant and having another baby, the more I'm leaning towards maybe not ever getting pregnant again and just going straight into adopting. And I don't know. I feel like I have to make this decision soon though, because I do want to keep all of my kids in the same like age group. And so I don't know, I just feel like it's something we kind of have to like not decide on the second, but I'm saying like within the next year. I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm totally cool with that. So I feel like I could go either way, but I'm just kind of like, why should we? We can adopt. I don't know. But that's like personal. So Scout will be our only biological child, maybe. But I really want to adopt, so I'm not like sad, you know. Like, I'm excited to adopt some of the little kiddos one day when we do have our adopted kids, to look back like when we didn't have them and what they were doing, you know, because they're probably gonna be older, so like what they were doing at that time and what were we doing at that time. And we've vlogged our lives for the past like 5 years, so I'm sure we'll have videos of like times where they were doing other things, you know, or weren't with us, so that'll be kind of strange.
We're just thinking about that stuff. And I mean, well, and I just want to say, like, I'm not thinking about doing anything like permanent to either Josh or myself, like to prevent pregnancies. I don't know, I just think that I wouldn't be sad if I was never pregnant again, which is kind of a weird thing to say. So let us know in the comments, do you know anyone who was adopted? Have you adopted any children? Like, we're so excited for that next stage of life. At least I am. Like, I cannot wait until we can grow our family, and I think adoption is a really cool way to do that. We were originally thinking about international adoption, but and that's not like completely ruled out, but at least in the near future, it looks like adopting through foster care would be a more realistic thing for us to do right now. So I would love if we could have another child in our family within the next year. So by the time Scout is 2, I would like her to have a sibling. So we just got to get this guy on board.
It's not just like me on board, it's like just our finances and our living situation. There's a lot that's involved.
well, this vlog is probably going to be kind of a long one because I'm going to put yesterday with Olive's whole bladder infection thing in there, and then I'll put today in there as well. It was so chaotic last night when we got back from the vet that I just never even ended the vlog. So Saturday and Sunday will be combined, and I think, are we good? Are we good to commence daily vlogging again?
What I'm gonna say is, we're gonna try our best, and if we miss a day, then we miss a day. Is what I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
So.
But no more like going a week without a vlog, because that was getting a little out of hand. So please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Later.
And there is a surprise in the yard, I hear. So we're gonna see what it is. That's huge.
Hey.